Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is NonGone and today we're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is chapter 18 of a full hard mode stay bad playthrough. And the game is 18 chapters long, so this will be our final video. Yay! Yay! I'm really happy we made it through chapter 17 without too much horribleness. It was almost 2 hours, so I split it into two videos. The getting there is like an hour, and then fighting the four bosses is like an hour. So this chapter is really just one battle. It's just a very long multi-stage battle. So the first thing that you want to do, I'll explain stay bad in a minute, but the first thing you want to do is skip the bike minigame. That takes a whole lot of drama out. You don't have to fight the motorball. You don't have to do the challenge. On your second playthrough, which if you're playing hard mode, you had to have played once already, you can skip that entire thing, go to the cutscene, and end up right here, ready to fight the essentially the last battle of the game. So that's where we're at. Hard mode is pretty self-explanatory. We're playing in hard mode, but stay bad, for those of you that aren't familiar with that term, which would make sense because it's something that I kind of made up on the spot a couple of months ago. So it's my answer to get good, right? When we're like, how do I beat hard mode? And the answer is get good. Yeah, I don't really like that. I've never been a big fan of messing around in menus or perfecting loadouts or like looking at the different DPS for each weapon or, you know, all that kind of stuff. And this game is like a dream for that. They got block mechanics, parry mechanics. I don't think I've blocked an attack by any enemy in this entire playthrough. We've certainly only used about a third, maybe even a fourth of the materia that's available. We use like maybe a third of the attacks that are available. I'm a big fan of just finding something that works and then just rolling with that and then enjoying the gameplay. So I felt like I could share that with you, and we're coming to the end of this, and I feel like I'm moderately successful. I don't know. The videos are too long, but I've since learned to cut some superfluous things and make them a little bit shorter, but I figured for continuity's sake, we'll keep the full playthrough in here, so that's what we're going to do. Let me give you a quick rundown of the loadout here. We just ended chapter 17, so there's still we finished with Barret and Tifa, or Barret and Aerith in the arsenal, so we got to change our loadout and stuff anyway. First thing that you want to do is make sure the Gotterdammerung accessory is equipped on Cloud at all times. As for the rest, Hard Edge, EKG Cannon, Metal Knuckles, Reinforced Staff, that's worked the entire time. We're not going to change it. The Cog Bangle, Chain Bangle, Supreme Baser, all that stuff, that's fine too. We're not going to change it. As long as it's got 3 or 4 materia slots, you're fine. The accessories don't matter except for this one. It allows you to begin every battle with your limit break and also charges your limit break gauge a lot faster than it would normally. That being said, we're going to go into materia, and I got to switch some of this back out. And we're going to put, yeah, that'll be fine. Tifa is going to be, so Aerith's going to be our primary healer. Okay. So normally what we do is we have an elemental materia attached to the elemental materia in 2 of our 3 people's weapons, and that allows you to add an elemental attack when you do your regular attack, so it adds magic damage. In this case, we're going to want to use ice for this, and the reason for that is that we're going to fight these, I forget what they are, these 3 like little ghosty guys, and one of them absorbs fire, and one of them absorbs wind, and one of them absorbs the one I just didn't say that isn't ice, lightning. So you really don't want to attach any of those elements to your attack because you will be healing them every time you hit the button. Ice is the only one that doesn't do that, so for everybody except Aerith, we're just going to switch to ice. Nobody's weak against anything in this chapter, so it doesn't really matter. And for that matter, you really don't even need your elemental unless you want to equip it to damage. But I'm over this. We're also going to go in and change back into battle settings and change Cloud's limit break back. I've had these all set at level 1 for like pretty much the duration. We switched for a certain boss battle in Chapter 17, but we're going to switch it back to Cross Slash. And we're just going to go nuts. We're going to go in and see how we do. This setup is designed to offense people to death, as my wife likes to say. That means we're going to hit them so hard and so fast and so frequently that they don't have time to mess us up. And I don't know if that'll work with this, but we're going to get into it anyway. The biggest problem is that the first battle is a multi-stage battle, but you never go out of combat. And as a result, you don't get to start every one of those stages with your limit break like you do the rest of the game. So it's a little bit a little bit undermining to our combat strategy. But you know, whatever.
Whatever happens,
We'll live our best lives. We're gonna stay bad and.
Whatever happens, we'll be okay.
Okay, I guess I gotta walk. I can't just talk to her. So, and she's gonna be like, "This is the end of the line. You ready?" And we're gonna say yes. So, basically, our battle strategy is to start every battle with Cross Slash, our limit break, and then follow up with Triple Slash, and continue to do that with Cloud. Barret, you use the triangle attack when you can, overcharge, and then just mash square until you get 2 ATB bars, and then use Maximum Fury. Aerith, you do the same thing, mash square until you can use Ray of Judgment. And Tifa only requires 1 ATB bar, and that is for Star Shower. And that's basically what we're doing. So for boss battles, we have our healer equipped with Magnify, so they can heal or cast regen on the party on the entire party with 1 cast, so that saves turns and, you know, all that kind of thing. But you see, we're just running down here. We're already in battle. As I said before, this is all one big battle. So go ahead and burn your Cross Slash as soon as you get a chance.
Wouldn't go that far.
Say that thing. That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
Bring it on.
And then immediately follow up with Triple Slash. And you're definitely going to want to be switching between characters throughout this. A lot of their attacks will stagger you or render you like stopped, like Tifa right now with the little electric thing. So, you know, just keep chugging along. Triple Slash is also a lot more effective against multiple enemies than one enemy. But it is also really fast in terms of casting. So you kind of got this like fine line you have to walk, and you know. Also, Tifa, I believe, is our no, Aerith is our cure, so no big deal. I was thinking about throwing some regen on for this, but we're just gonna keep doing what we do.
Come on, that ain't fair.
Run!
We gotta go.
Just go!
And while you're doing this, I suggest you grab, like, you know, a cure or two as you're in between battles. MP's not overly a problem on this chapter. Generally it is, but since this is all one big battle and you have all 4 people, and we have the double MP up, we probably have enough MP to stay healed, so... Generally, MP is like a big thing that you have to conserve when you're doing hard mode. We avoid that by ending most battles before we have to heal at all. And then we don't have to waste MP on it, of course. But, so like I said, if it's just not going good for one character, just switch to another one and get their attack off. And yeah, pretty much that's all we're going to do. Just keep firing away, and you'll do enough damage periodically to move on to the next phase. And it's the same three, the Whisper, Rubrum, and whatever the other one is. And okay. And I think in retrospect, it would be really wise to put the Magnify on somebody that's in this party. I thought Aerith was going to be here, but she is apparently not. So...
Damn it!
We gotta get out of here now.
Take it from here.
About damn time.
Okay, let's go. Watch yourself.
All the time.
I've got you covered.
Looking good. Won't last long. Deal with that.
All set.
We're actually going to have to kill him this time.
It's on you. Heads up.
And I don't know if you noticed, but
Suck on this.
when the cutscene's happening, you can still do damage while the camera's moving, so feel free to keep attacking.
Bring it. Did we do it?
Hang on.
And we're done with that one, so we're just going to keep on chugging away here.
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
So while we're fighting here and watching these unskippable cutscenes, I guess they're not really cut, they're still mid-battle. This is the last video in the series. The Top Secrets Challenge and getting the Gotterdammerung, beating Bahamut and Ifrit and Pride and Joy, that video was my first YouTube video and how I started this channel. So it was kind of a tester just to kind of get used to just to kind of get used to recording and being on the microphone and all that kind of thing. And I really enjoyed it, and I liked it so much that I decided to just go ahead and do the whole hard mode. I got to chapter 10, and I had to stop for a couple of months to play. I was playing Phantom Pain. And okay, that's good. All right, I wasn't sure if that cast was going to happen, but it was, so that's good. We're trying to keep ourselves cured up here as we go. But yeah, so I had to stop and I had to stop and play Phantom Pain because the servers were closing and I wanted to do a speed plat. And then I came back and did chapter 11 through 18. So it's been a couple of months, but I really have enjoyed doing this. It's been a great learning experience. Hopefully each video has gotten consecutively better rather than worse. But you know, it's a lot of effort, but I'm really glad. I've really enjoyed it, and I did just want to thank everybody that's helped me through this. My brother-in-law has been great in terms of tech support and figuring out what to buy to get the equipment set up. My wife has to like sit upstairs and be quiet the whole time I'm recording, and you know, we've got a life, like we do other stuff, so you know, I really appreciate her taking being supportive in that. Everybody that's subscribed and watched these videos, I really appreciate. I know it's not a lot just yet, but you know, you got to start somewhere, and I really am enjoying this, and I think I could continue to make a run at this. So I am going to keep doing it. By all means, hit me up in the comment section, or you know, however you can get a hold of me, and I'm always open to suggestions for games to play, formats to do. Doesn't always have to be video games. I think I'm going to do a Non-Gon Learns to Do Stuff series pretty soon, so that should be really fun. And so yeah, if you have things that you want to see that you think would be better, if you have games to suggest or styles to play, or you know, anything, just let me know, and I'm always open to that. Anything I can do to get better. I do really like what I'm doing right now, and I want to continue it. So you know, that's again a huge thanks to everybody that's watched and helped me with this. It's been quite a journey already. I've only done 2 games, and I already feel like I'm so much further along. My first few games were just crazy, and yeah, it's really been interesting. It's really been interesting growing and learning and learning how to do all this stuff. So yeah, that's a big thank you to that. But I'm going to jump back in here and try to figure out why this battle's not going quicker. There was some mechanic that I forgot. Again, I took a couple months off. It's the first time I fought these guys in quite a bit of time. Maybe it was always that way. Maybe it did take this long. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to duck out for a little bit, and I'll come back at you when we move a little further along. Okay, that was more like it. I guess I should have stopped talking about stuff and started playing again. So, yeah, once you get them staggered, you want to hit them with, like, your hardest stuff while they're sitting there. And if you get them enough damage, then it'll, like, chop a part off of the Harbinger. So, yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. So now we're back into another cutscene. And again, remember, this is all still the same battle. So we're, what, 20 minutes in? And we're not even quite done yet, so...
The future is always a blank page.
Them again? Least they could do is give us a little breather.
I say we split up. Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Bring it on, bitch. Never again.
Okay, let's go. So it's my turn? Whoa, keep it up. No big deal.
Let's do this.
Right. We can do this together.
So one of the unintended bonuses of my bad gameplay here is that Aerith comes in now after not having Magnify on anything, and she's got like almost 200 MP. So by all means, use it up. And I think he's going to sit here for a minute, so we're going to try Infinity Zen on Whisper Bahamut. Nope. He failed. We completely wasted that attack, so don't do that.
Everything's spinning.
And we survived Mega Flare, which is not like Mega Flare in the other one, so thankfully.
Can you handle them?
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Good to go? It's okay. I'll do better. It's on you. I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you.
That works pretty good.
That's it. You can do it.
Hang back. So long. Not looking good. After you.
I got this.
So you see, we got Whisper Bahamut done, and we did not vary from our strategy. Just doing the same thing we always do.
I'm waiting.
And we already got one of the three dead already, so we're almost dead.
Go for it.
And again, see, this is what you do. You just hammer away. If you start doing buffs and debuffs and all that stuff, then you are open to even more attacks. And we don't like that. We want to just hit things. So that's kind of what I've learned to do.
We did it.
And if you've watched me for like 10 straight hours of this, then you have learned that as well. So congratulations, you have stayed bad. And Star Shower, and you see Cloud's Limit Break just came up. We got Ray of Judgment available, so I think Whisper Reuben is about to be toast. Yep, alright.
Ain't no stopping us now. Gotcha.
Did we beat him? Think so.
Brace yourself.
Oh yeah, and we're about to shred this guy too, so. These guys are really hard when all three of them are on the map, but once you get them down to something, once you get one of them down, it's that much easier, and once you get two down, it's pretty much a cakewalk, so. And that's it. That should do it for the Whisper Harbinger.
Get him! Cut! Ah! One more shot! Ready? Bingo! This one's for you!
And we're just going to skip that. So we're now into the Sephiroth fight here, and I'm going to suggest a couple of things. The first thing, of course, I know, big shocker, start the battle with Cross Slash. And that will really help you get your limit break up. Wait for him to finish this crazy thing, and then maybe throw a triple slash in, just like normal. Now, there's a few mechanics that you're going to have to start using. One is going to be Punisher mode, so go ahead and do that.
Beg for forgiveness. Come.
Although when he casts magic, you're kind of just stuck. There's nothing you can do. But
No holding back. All right. Let's get this over with.
Enjoy it. Have we forgotten already?
Be careful. Let's try that. Time to get serious. I won't give up.
so yeah, this guy is pretty obnoxious. He has so much HP, and he's so fast. And I'm going to try and get him staggered. And hit him with a braver real quick. And hopefully that'll... Yeah, okay. So we're looking for quarters right now. So this gets him into the second stage, which fortunately is going to involve not having to fight him solo. So that's really good. So Tifa's going to join the battle here. And
Need some help?
I actually suggest a couple of different things for Sephiroth that are a little different than the rest of the game. First, use Punisher mode. Second, prioritize curing. This is, I can't stress this enough. Third, switch your party members a lot. He switches his attack to whoever you are controlling.
I got this.
And so...
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit him with our limit break real quick. Or we're going to miss with 2/3 of it. And you see, he's already got us down to, like, almost slivers.
My turn.
But we were able to cure. And he's focused on Cloud for the moment, so we're going to hit this. And then he's attacking her, so we're going to come in like this. And that's really the key to Sephiroth, is your timing on switching. And I was
I'm not going out.
pretty unaware that he was going to do that, so we're going to go to Curaga. Again, you cannot cure enough. It is very important.
Hang back.
Fight's not over yet. Okay, let's go. Good luck.
Taking over.
I got this. You're up.
Fight through it. Deal with that.
All set.
And he's going to stagger here in a minute, I hope.
I'll end it.
Yep. Okay.
Finish him off. Don't think you'll walk away from this.
And we're going to try and get him down to half so that Aerith can join us. Which we did. Okay. And then basically it's exactly the same thing. Just keep switching your characters, using your attacks. We don't have to block so much anymore, as you can see. And prioritize health. Fortunately, we do get Aerith, who is our healer. So I don't know that I put Magnify on the correct person, but boy, it sure is nice when she shows up and has those like 200 MPs to use. So anyway, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna use our limit right here, and we're gonna use our limit right here.
I'm coming. That's it.
And somehow Sephiroth got away from all that. I don't really know how. Because getting the ATB up enough to keep yourself cured is very difficult. You see,
You've got this.
All the time.
alright, we're doing good so far.
All set. I'll show you what I can do. Get him. I got this.
And I'm just going to come in here and cure Cloud again.
I'm coming.
I know that's not my healer, but we got the MP. And what I really like to...
No need to. I'll take care of them.
And I don't know if you noticed, but I've been avoiding regen. I just don't feel that that's the way to go here, because he just kills you so fast that you really need the ATB for Kiraga.
I got this. Here goes. Heads up. Can you take over for me?
Like that. What was that even?
Let's go. I'm sure I'll probably heal up first. Can you handle them? Let me hit. Bring it. You're up. I'll take care of them. Why don't you lead the way? Keep it up. Get him!
Deal with that.
Let's go.
It looks like we were finally able to get at least a little bit of attacks
So
in
my turn?
on him, so that's good. But you see, this is just a very long, drawn-out, obnoxious battle, and I'm gonna, if I can get a free minute, I'm gonna try and summon Bahamut, because why not? I mean, it's right there. If I can keep Cloud alive long enough to do it. Yep, okay. So that's fun. Why not? Let's give it a go. It's the last battle of the game. Let's have a good time.
Enjoy.
While we're at it, we're going to hit the cross slash. And I'm going to go ahead and use some cure here on Cloud,
I've got you covered.
which worked out well. And, okay, and Tifa, so we're going to arise Aerith and hope for the best.
Good to go.
It did work, that's good. And this is when we get a problem. See, nobody's got any ATBs to do any curing. And now she's unconscious again.
Be careful. Enjoy.
I have no idea what just happened there. And now I lost control because Bahamut's doing his Mega Flare. It's just one giant kind of mess, so...
Get him! That's it! Bring it! Okay, up and up.
And we do have him pressured. So I'm gonna try and stagger him. right now? You see the orange bar? Yeah.
Know how I did that?
Alright. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully Cloud can get his cross slash on before he unstaggers. It looks like he can. Well, that was awful. Wow. Sometimes I am astounded by my own ability to play poorly. So, and of course, I don't think he's done yet. Nope, nope, not yet. We got a whole other quarter to go. Alright, and I'm going to leave Aerith with her full curing capabilities because I think I'm going to need it.
Shall I give you despair?
This one's for you.
And let's give him a ray of judgment. See what happens.
That wasn't.
Does nothing.
Shall I settle your fate?
Well, that felt like it did something.
Pray for me.
Wow, brutal. Alright.
Back to good now.
Alright.
That's it.
Fortunately, he is, looks like he's dying pretty good, and I think we're going to get him right now.
Bring it.
Darkness falls.
What?
No need to panic.
At least he has a long cooldown after that, so if he does Heartless Angel, there we go. Oh my god, finally. Okay. I thought that said Sephiroth cheated, not Sephiroth defeated, which, to be fair, Sephiroth does kind of cheat here, so. But you know what? So do we. Anyway, that's it for Sephiroth. That is it for the game. Fortunately, we're, gosh, what, almost an hour in for Chapter 18. I suspect that with a good loadout and understanding of the game mechanics, you could probably do this in 20 minutes. We are not trying to do that. That would require us getting good, and we don't like to get good. We like to stay bad. So with the defeat of Sephiroth and the credits coming up, that concludes our entire hard mode playthrough here. See Chapter 18 on hard difficulty. This is where you would get the trophy. I've already gotten it. You know, I've done this a couple times on this account, so you won't see that or the platinum, but yeah, that's it. That's every battle in here. We did it with as simple of a loadout as we could. We avoided menus. We avoided switching tactics as much as possible, and we were victorious. I do intend to do more stay bads. I think the next one's going to be Mass Effect 3. I'm a big fan of smashing things with my head with the Vanguard, and I'm wondering if it's possible to do an entire Insanity run and never pull the trigger on a gun. So, you know, just something to keep in mind. I think that might be the next one I do there. I got a couple of different places the channel's going to go, so stay tuned and see where it ends up. Enjoy the new intro. I just got that done. Thanks to my buddy and his daughter for coming over last night and recording it with me. I really think it's kind of fun, so let me know what you think of the intro. in the comment section. And yeah, any suggestions you have for other games or other things to do, I'll be happy to give it a go. I'm new at this and open to doing whatever works. So those of you that have watched all the way through, thank you for your diligence. Those of you that just tuned in, check out more stuff. But yeah, in the meantime, thanks again for watching. And in the meantime, stay bad, people. Non-gone is gone.